Welcome aboard FE Pony Turbo Concept here. So before I'm going to upload my first row scale video, so this is the pre-row scale video. So I'm going to be uploading for requests for today. So before I'm going to spawn 1 train and 10 coaches. So make sure the channel description is really available today. So let's go hang out. Well, I'm going to be spawning 1 train and I'm going to be spawning 10 coaches. So this will be interested about this. Well, this game has a passenger spawners, a freight spawners, and the diesel spawners at locations. And it's pretty kind of enormous like this. But right now, I'm going to choose a right simple train. Like something like I don't know what is going on. So maybe I'm going to spawn the 1 train at a time and I'm going to be spawning coaches. Now let's start with Metra. Really, I mean I'm going to be spawning the VIA rail. And so let's spawn here first and we're going to be catching up with this train. So I need to find address and capture it, and we're making a better decision for this whole time. Alright, we got 5 coaches, so only 5 more to go, and we're going to be ready for a first destination. A wonderful and perfect destination, like I say, but it must be ready if the train is about to do so. And that's the rest of it. And finally, this train is about to ready to go. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there's 1 locomotive. And the train is about to ready to go. And so it's time for the first route to take on their first destination. And we're taking on the, I don't know what it is. And that is the rest of the cars and coaches. And so we have the observation. So let us start the route. I think my dog just heard outside. So let's start to move out here to the first route. So here we go. All aboard. So turn on the lights, not the horn, that's what I say. So make sure nobody find this train to contact this train. So the train is starting to move out, and let's get head on to it. I think the train just randomly arriving at the station. So let's having a quick stop. So make sure the passengers will move on to the next route. And we just wanted to move back, and the train stops completely, and let's just wait a couple more minutes. So the next departure will be going to this, since this train has blocked the railways, but I think we're moving on to the next station. So it is time to departure to the next one. I pretty hope this is going to be a rough ride. And well, the train is get themselves even going to move again into the next one. Well, it's time for locomotive replacement. So I'm about to move the train along. So I'm about to decouple these and stuff like that. And I make sure no one is getting derailed by somehow. Now I'm going to be spawning the freight train like the CSX or CP, Canadian Pacific, CN, and BNSF, and whatever. I'm going to do so. So I'm going to be trying CN. Moving to the page 2. There's no page 2 right here, and this is perfect, by the way. But it sounds really old, like a Soviet Union, and it has to be perfect, by the way. I need to be spawning a random train, like an express train.
12 seconds later.
The locomotive replacement is now complete, so let's get moving to the next station. I'm actually driving the right side of the rails because it's pretty good for Americas. The 10 coach train is arriving at the station. So I have to quickly stop the train before nobody gets hurt or somehow. I'm taking uneasy on that. Well, let's go back to the current route, but the train will be moving very soon. But at least not very soon enough, so let's get going. One more loop to go before the exchange and return of this some kind of locomotive. And boy, we got arrived once again. Let's take a locomotive replacement and let's get back into the current route that we're beginning for. So anyways, I'm going to get the second route, so it will be the best thing to do. But right now, I'm going to stop this train and make sure I'm going to change it back. And it's time to make a good choice for this time. Well, good job. It's so good to be back to normal. And what on earth is gonna be worse out here? So I'm going back to the current route and let's make our good decision. Good thing the 10 coach train has safely back into the city. Now we're doing the next route.
5 minutes later.
Here I go. This must be the last departure that we'll ever seen this. So here we go for the last stop. Everybody will be leaving the train and so on. And this will be more interesting experiment or something. Like, I don't know. Make sure everything is good. No one will get jump scared by anything. Make sure nobody gets derailed off the tracks. And I'm sure it will be survived by the last time. And by the way, it will be arriving shortly, but at the same time. Since the train has finally stopped once again, and finally that's it for this video. Thank you boys so much for watching, and you make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And you hope you guys see you in the first video of row scale, which will be Chipper Concept will be signing off. And that if what's true, then we'll be sending back, but it can't be impossible to do so. So I'll be see you in the next video. Good night, and I'll talk to you all later. If you like to play trains in Roblox, make sure the game link is in the description below, and more train videos will be coming very soon, including railway videos on Roblox. And also Rails Unlimited playlist is available right now. Let me know in the comments if we're having uploading requests for today.